Ever found yourself pondering about the most haunted houses in the world? There's a certain allure that surrounds these eerie dwellings, a magnetic pull that draws us towards their shadowy depths. From every corner of the globe, stories of haunted houses have been whispered through the ages, sending shivers down the spines of the bravest souls. Why do we find these tales so fascinating? Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the tantalizing edge of fear that keeps us on our toes. Or maybe it's the stories themselves, spine-chilling narratives spun from the threads of the past, that hold us in their grip. The adrenaline rush that fear brings can be addictive, pushing us to explore the unexplainable further, to delve deeper into the dark. But now, it's time to venture beyond the stories. Join us as we count down the top 5 most haunted houses in the world. Are you ready to step into the unknown? Starting at number 5, we journey to the United States, to the infamous Myrtles Plantation. Nestled in the heart of Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation is steeped in a history as rich as its southern charm. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, it's a place where beauty masks the chilling tales of its past. Over the years, the plantation has been the site of countless tragic deaths, each leaving an indelible mark on its aura. From the Woodruff's children succumbing to poisoning, to the fatal shooting of William Winter on the porch, death is an all-too-familiar guest at Myrtles. But it's not just the tragic deaths that make this plantation eerie, it's the alleged sightings of apparitions that send shivers down the spines of visitors. They say in the dead of night, you can hear phantom footsteps echoing in the corridors, and see ghostly figures flitting through the rooms. Now, if you're talking about the Myrtles Plantation, it would be a disservice not to mention Chloe, the slave girl who is the most cited ghost. Her story is one of betrayal and revenge. Accused of eavesdropping on her master's conversations, Chloe's ear was cut off as punishment. In her despair, she poisoned a cake intending to make the family ill, but tragically it led to the death of 2 of the master's daughters. Today, guests and staff alike report sightings of a ghostly woman wearing a green turban, believed to be Chloe. She's been spotted wandering the plantation, forever trapped in her cycle of penance. The chilling tales and frequent sightings make the Myrtles Plantation a must-visit for any horror enthusiast. But remember, while the southern charm may draw you in, it's the echoes of its haunted past that will keep you up at night. Crossing the Atlantic, we find ourselves in England's ancient Ram Inn at number 4. Nestled in the heart of the Cotswolds, this quaint, seemingly innocuous structure holds a chilling history that reaches back to the 12th century. The ancient Ram Inn, built in 1145, was initially purposed as a keeping place for priests and their slaves who were constructing the St. Mary's Church nearby. However, the inn's history is marred with darkness and mystery, as it is believed to have been erected on a pagan burial ground that was used for ritualistic sacrifices. The ancient Ram Inn's history is as layered as the earth it stands on. It has served as a priest's dwelling, a public house, and a bed and breakfast. Each era adding a new layer of stories and encounters with the supernatural, a testament to its eerie past. Visitors and owners alike have reported terrifying experiences that would send shivers down anyone's spine. The most infamous of these encounters involve sightings of a spectral monk known as the Bishop, in the aptly named Bishop's Room. Guests have reported waking up to the chilling sight of this monk looming over them, an experience that would turn any stay into a night of terror. Tales of a wailing woman, believed to be a witch burned at the stake in the 1500s, have also been told. She's often seen ablaze in the inn's rooms, her screams echoing through the centuries. In the attic, the spirits of children are said to lurk, their laughter and cries heard in the dead of night. Adding to the inn's terror are claims of an incubus and succubus, malevolent entities of folklore that visit sleepers in the night. These chilling reports have made the ancient Ram Inn a hotspot for paranormal investigators, seeking to unravel the mysteries that shroud this ancient establishment. But whether these tales are truth or mere folklore, one thing is certain. The ancient Ram Inn is no ordinary inn. It's a place where history and the supernatural intertwine, creating an atmosphere thick with unease and intrigue. With its eerie past and chilling encounters, the ancient Ram Inn truly earns its place in our countdown. Coming in at number 3, we find ourselves down under at the Monte Christo Homestead. Nestled in the heart of New South Wales, Australia, this Victorian mansion whispers tales of tragedy and heartbreak that echo through its hallowed halls. In the late 19th century, the Crawley family called this place home, but their tenure was marred by a series of unfortunate events that would set the stage for the Monte Cristo's haunted reputation. The first of these tragedies was the cruel fate that befell a young stable boy. In a horrifying turn of events, he was burned to death in his sleep, the flames of his bed engulfing him while the rest of the household turned a blind eye. But the misfortunes did not end there. A few years later, a maid, pregnant and with her life ahead of her, met her untimely demise. She fell, or was perhaps pushed, from the mansion's balcony. Her ghost is said to still wander the Monte Cristo, a spectral reminder of her tragic fate. Over the years, there have been numerous sightings of ghostly apparitions, disembodied voices, and sudden drops in temperature. Visitors have reported feeling an inexplicable sense of dread, an eerie feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. There's the phantom face of a woman seen peering from the upstairs window, the spectral figure of a man seen wandering the grounds at night, and the chilling laughter of a child echoing through the empty rooms. These strange phenomena have led many to believe that the souls who once resided in the Monte Cristo homestead are unable to find peace. They remain trapped within its walls, their restlessness manifesting in the chilling occurrences that continue to plague this haunted abode. The Monte Cristo homestead, a place where the past refuses to rest. Its tragic history and the ghostly sightings have earned it the title of Australia's most haunted house, an eerie testament to the fact that some stories, no matter how dark, refuse to be forgotten. Our second most haunted location takes us to Italy's Pavia Island. This eerie speck of land nestled in the Venetian lagoon harbors a chilling past that would make even the bravest of souls shudder. For centuries, Pavia served as a quarantine station for individuals afflicted with the plague. Thousands upon thousands of victims were sent here, their final resting place becoming a mass grave. This morbid history alone would suffice to label Pavia as haunted, but the island's tale of terror doesn't end there. In the early 20th century, Pavia morphed from a plague island into an insane asylum. Here, patients were allegedly subjected to brutal treatments and cruel experiments, their desperate cries echoing through the island's decrepit halls. The asylum's chief doctor, driven mad by the island's oppressive atmosphere, is said to have thrown himself from its bell tower, adding yet another tormented soul to Pavia's ghostly inhabitants. Today the island is abandoned, save for the countless reports of ghost sightings and unexplained phenomena. Visitors speak of an unsettling aura, a sense of dread that clings to the air. Some claim to hear faint whispers, wails of suffering etched into the very fabric of the island. Others report seeing apparitions, spectral figures that silently roam Pavia's desolate landscapes. Pavia Island, where the echoes of its tortured past continue to haunt the present. And finally, at number 1, we return to the United States to the chilling Sallie House. This ominous residence, nestled in the heart of Atchison, Kansas, has a grim history that has been etched into the annals of supernatural lore. The tale of Sallie, a young girl who met her untimely demise within these walls, is as tragic as it is terrifying. It's said that she died in excruciating pain during a failed emergency surgery, conducted right there in the living room. Her spirit, it seems, has never quite left the premises. Over the years, countless reports of aggressive supernatural activity have poured out from the Sallie House. A malevolent force, believed to be the tormented soul of Sallie, has been known to inflict scratches and burns on those who dare to step foot inside. Objects move of their own accord, eerie voices echo through the halls, and chilling cold spots appear out of nowhere. The Sallie House serves as a chilling reminder of a past filled with pain and terror. Its dark history and frequent paranormal occurrences have earned it a reputation that sends shivers down the spine of even the most hardened ghost hunters. Here, the veil between our world and the next seems terrifyingly thin. It's a place where the living and the dead share an uncomfortable coexistence. The Sallie House, where the living and the dead share an uncomfortable coexistence, stands as the most haunted house in our countdown. There you have it, the top 5 most haunted houses in the world. We've journeyed together through chilling tales and eerie histories, from the spectral inhabitants of the Myrtles Plantation in the USA to the haunting mysteries of the ancient Ram Inn in England. We've uncovered the spine-chilling past of Monte Cristo Homestead in Australia, and felt the cold dread of Pavia Island in Italy. Finally, we've faced the unsettling encounters of the Sallie House, also in the USA. Each location holds its own unique blend of terror and intrigue, a testament to the thrilling experiences they offer. These are places where the past lingers in the present, where every creak and whisper might just be a spectral echo. Will you dare to visit these haunted houses, or are you content knowing they exist from afar? Either way, the world of the unknown awaits you.